Welcome back to our channel. This time we're going to take you to 4 interesting facts behind the secret woman who became the icon of the Colombian Lady Torch, the origin of the chopstick, the story behind the invention of the water car, and the origins of breakfast. Let's get started. Did you know there's an interesting story from the history of the Torch Lady Colombia that often appears at the beginning of the film? Here's the fact. It turns out the appearance of the woman was an accident. In 1992, Columbia Pictures planned to restore the classic look of the Torch Lady's logo, so it asked the painter Michael Deese to make it. So Michael asked one of his co-workers, Jenny Joseph, to be the model of the painting. Michael felt that Jenny was the right figure to be a model, even though she had no experience as model before. Jenny Joseph at the time was a 28-year-old pregnant woman. The photo shoot was taken at lunchtime in an apartment. Michael completed the painting for about 2 months before it was handed over to Columbia Pictures, and it is still in use today. What do you think? A car that could run solely with water has been found. How's the continuation of this environmentally friendly project? This water fuel car has been invented since 1975 by Stanley Meyer. Even his invention has been patented. A car named the water fuel cell can travel 180 kilometers with a gallon of water to be converted into hydrogen. The car went on national television as evidence. One day, Stanley was with his brother, meeting 2 Belgian investors at a restaurant, and Stanley ordered cranberry juice and just drank a cup of it. Suddenly, he panicked while holding his neck and running out of the restaurant, and he screamed, "They poisoned me!" Soon Stanley lost his life on the spot. The results of the investigation revealed that Meyer had a cerebral aneurysm and had a history of high blood pressure. One of the investors was confused about why he was accused of killing Meyer, while he had been very supportive of his idea for years and considered him a close friend. Unfortunately, the patent has expired. What do you think? Is there any oil business interference behind this Stanley case? There's a hidden reason why Asian people eat with chopsticks. In countries like China, Japan, and Korea, eating with metal chopsticks is part of their culture that they have been taught since childhood because it is believed to improve discipline compared to those who eat with a spoon and fork. The fact that eating with chopsticks is the hardest way to eat. In ancient times, the metal chopsticks could be used to detect toxins. If the food contains toxins, then the metal chopsticks would turn black. But it turns out there are other hidden facts about the use of chopsticks. Chopsticks can improve accuracy, concentration, and focus in arrows. They'll be very good at holding arrows. This ability is very useful in war because the head is the target of their arrows. Fingers accustomed to using chopsticks will appear callous. Callous serves to take the arrow of the enemy that flies towards it. So eating with chopsticks is the same as learning to bow an arrow as a child. What do you think? We've been fooled all this time. Breakfast actually doesn't exist. Many people think that breakfast in the morning is the most important thing, whereas in the 13th century, breakfast too early was equal to sin because it was considered to be early fasting. Breakfast actually means the cancellation of fasting. How can this morning's breakfast be an important activity? It's all because Edward Bernay's made propaganda that breakfast was important in the 1920s. A meat company came to Bernay's and asked him to increase sales in the sausage and bacon section. Bernay's also developed a campaign strategy by gathering doctors to convey the message that breakfast is the most important food for everyone. Since then, sales of sausages and bacon have increased drastically and continue to this day as everyone's mindset about breakfast has changed. What do you think? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.